Hey, what's going on, guys? Just wanted to show my newest collection addiction, pretty much. All these Nintendo 64 boxes, all CIB, and they're very fun to collect, very addicting, as you guys will know, or if you know, you know. And yeah, so basically I started buying these over like the last 3 months or so, and kind of wait around for like really good deals for ones that are like in good condition, things like that. But starting off first, best game, biggest banger, Banjo-Kazooie, definitely my favorite game of all time, made by Rare. Just a super nostalgic, super fun game. And you can see on the back, you have Treasure Trove Cove, Gobi's Valley, Click Clock Wood, Freezy Peak. It's just super awesome to have this. And most people, if they're a fan of Banjo-Kazooie, like, they're a huge fan. And it's just a great game. And same with Banjo-Tooie. Banjo-Tooie is another one that's just super awesome. This is actually probably my favorite box, just because from nostalgia and how clean it is. It's super, super mint. You can see on the back, there's Hellfire Peak, and you got the snow, you got the fire, you can play as Mumbo, all that kind of stuff. Just a super awesome game. I would love it so much if they made Banjo 3, just like a lot of other people are waiting out for. Mario Party 2, this was my favorite Mario Party game of the series. I definitely want to get Mario Party 1 and Mario Party 3 as well. I'll be looking for those. And if any of you guys have them for sale, I'll definitely buy them. That's probably my #1 priority looking. We got Super Mario 64, another adventure classic. First game for the Nintendo 64. Just crazy seeing these boxes. It's just so cool to me, and I love every bit of collecting these. I collect a lot of different things like silver, trading cards, all that kind of stuff, and this is by far like my new favorite thing. We got Mario Kart 64, just another classic. You can see at the back, just super cool. And like I said, I try to get these boxes in as best of condition as I possibly can. We got Super Smash Bros. This one's really hard to find in good condition, and I'm really, really happy with this one. These are all boxes I'm going to be hanging on to for a very long time. It's just so nostalgic, even looking at the back of these. Eventually, I started liking, my favorite was the one for GameCube, Super Smash Bros. Melee. That's definitely my favorite one, but nevertheless, that's a very fun one. The one for Switch is a little bit too complex, I think, for my liking. But next we have F-Zero X, another very, very fun game. It was a very, very high speed, like high graphic rate, you know, for its time. And so it's a very fun game as well. Then another one that's a lot of people's favorites, 007 GoldenEye. Just another classic, really. You know, looking out for things like this, I think is really, really cool, very important. And yeah, just to build a collection over the long term, I think is very fun. I got most of the ones that I want now, but there's still a couple more I'm looking for. Got Yoshi's Story. This was one I never really played as a kid, but I got it for a really good deal on auction. So, and it's a super, super minty box. It's probably one of the cleanest boxes I have. And I just love the artwork of it. So I might end up flipping this because I can make a good profit on it flipping it. So I might do that, but I kind of want to hang on to it just because I love the box. Then we got Diddy Kong Racing, another one that was really, really fun back in the day. Unfortunately, it has these 2 stickers on it that they put on, but I'm just going to take like heat gun to that and try to remove those stickers off. But other than that, it's a really clean box. I love this top part, this like white top part, but this was a fun game. Very, very similar to Mario Kart. Another great classic is Star Fox. I'm just missing the Rumble Pack for this one, but nevertheless, very, very clean box. Just super fun game. one of the most nostalgic games to me. This was a game I actually forgot about until I looked at another person's CIB collection and saw this, and knew immediately I wanted it. Then we got Donkey Kong 64. So Donkey Kong 64 is probably my second favorite game of all time. I really just love the classic adventure games, and just had to have this. These ones, Donkey Kong's not nearly as expensive as some of the other ones, but nevertheless, it's just a super awesome game to have. Then we got Mario Tennis. Mario Tennis, another cool one. Just a game I used to play a lot. It's not my favorite looking box. It's kind of very basic, bland box, but I'd also love to get Mario Golf, even though I never played that. But anything Mario related, I want to get the boxes for. Like Dr. Mario is another game I never played, but I just love this box so much. I think it's so cool. Just how everything looks on it. It almost kind of looks like a Pokemon Puzzle League type game, which is actually another game that I ordered that I have coming in, because that's a game that's very nostalgic to me, and getting that one in. Don't have it yet for this collection video, but yeah, shipping was just kind of taking a while on that one. We got Cruising World. This is this one I got really cheap. It's a game that I did play as a kid. I love the box. I think this box is actually really sick. This box, kind of one of those bland boxes, but nevertheless a super awesome game. I used to spend so many hours playing Tony Hawk #1 and #2. And I'd highly recommend the new one that just came out for the Switch with the new graphics, and it has like new challenges in it. I'd highly recommend that for the Switch if you haven't gotten that yet. Then we got Star Wars Episode 1 Racer, which was a very fun Star Wars game. Really the only Star Wars game I played. This one's actually factory sealed in the box. So I think that's really cool, because you can get these for like $100, somewhere around that range. Factory sealed, so I just thought it was worth buying it brand new. This is a game that I just recently found out about, or just discovered about 6 months ago. It's called Perfect Dark. It's by Rare, basically the best game maker out there. And basically 007, because Rare made 007 as well, and 007 had some licensing agreements with Rare, so basically they went off on their own and said, screw it, we'll make our own version of the game, and they just made this game so awesome. This game is super fun to play, and I'd highly recommend playing it. And this is just another one I have factory sealed, just because you can get these pretty cheap. There's a lot of them. They're not rare by any means, but nevertheless, it's still really cool to have. This I kind of got as like a bundle deal. I think having some of the Star Wars boxes are cool. And because I got that Star Wars box, and then I got this one, and I got this one for like $15, this one, and then I got this one for like, I think $17.50, something like that. That's a good tactic, you know, if they have some clean boxes as well and you want to get those, you can kind of negotiate with them. If you're buying one box, save them money on the shipping, and that way you can save yourself some money. And then I got 007. This one's actually very fun too for EA, but nothing like GoldenEye. But this was something that I got. This was something I got part of a collection buyout that I bought, because I do a lot of buying and selling of these things as well. And I have a ton of other box copies like all around the house. And a lot of them I'm just flipping and stuff like that, just to kind of accumulate profits to where you can kind of, you know, basically pay for the collection yourself with the money that you make just from buying and selling, kind of like a lot of the other guys do. I just kind of do it as a hobby. By no means is it a career or anything like that. But yeah, I got Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 as well. This is one that's very beat up, but I want to get a clean box of this. So I'm definitely looking for a new Tony Hawk box. So if anybody has that in like a good condition, I'll definitely buy that. Never really played #3, so I'll probably skip out on that one. But you never know. I mean, it kind of all just depends on pricing and all that kind of stuff. Because anytime I see a good opportunity, I'll swoop on it. Like I have extra copies of Mario Kart and things like that. If anybody wanted to buy, I have some clean copies of that stuff. And yeah, I'm just kind of getting this all situated. But yeah, like I said, I'll just do a little recap. GoldenEye, F-Zero X, Super Smash, Mario Kart. Pretty much just all the classics, Banjo-Kazooie, Tooie, my favorites of all time. And yeah, we got all those, Donkey Kong. And I just love collecting these boxes. I think they're super nostalgic, and I just love anything to do with collecting, nostalgia, that kind of stuff, and the process of buying and selling them, flipping them. Some other copies I'm looking out for, and I could show you guys some of the other boxes that I have if you guys are interested in buying boxes, things like that, because I have like probably another 30 different boxes. A lot of them are copies of like Banjo-Kazooie again and stuff like that. But some of the boxes I'm personally looking for is Pokemon Stadium. And so I'm looking for Pokemon Stadium. I'm looking for Zelda. I'm looking for anything that's in very good condition too, by the way. I'm looking for Mario Party 1, Mario Party 3. I think Pokemon Snap would be cool to have, similar to Star Wars. It's like, it's not a game I played a lot, but very fun game. I'm looking for Mario Golf. I'm looking for anything Mario related, really. I'll pretty much buy regardless if I played it or not. I think it would be really cool to have Paper Mario. I think Paper Mario's box is one of the coolest artworks, but I never played the game, and it's by far the most expensive one. I ended up getting this, actually. I ended up picking this up, just the Japanese version of it. They call it Mario Story, and I think this is a very cool box, so I ended up just getting this, and you know, just to kind of, I guess, fulfill the need of having it. I don't need to buy Mario, you know, because that's the thing, is you don't have to buy at certain prices if they're too much. Like Banjo-Tooie is getting pretty pricey nowadays, but to me, that's worth paying a premium for, because it's a game I just loved, my second favorite game ever. So yeah, stuff like that's worth it, but definitely, you know, look into buying boxes, be patient, wait for good auctions to pop up. Don't just buy any one. I notice some people get very impatient and they way overpay, especially for condition. And honestly, I'd even kind of stay away from anything that's not as in good of condition for like long-term value, I'd say. But at the same time, it doesn't really matter about long-term value, because I plan on holding these forever, and just something to kind of have a little collection memory. Nintendo 64 is by far my favorite system. Next would probably be GameCube. And I just love Nintendo more than anything. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. If you guys want to see my other boxes, if you guys want to see me, like, the process of flipping some of them, how to ship them, things like that, sell them on eBay, which is pretty straightforward. Most people know that stuff off the top of their head. But yeah, I could do things like that. I could show you guys all the other ones I have for sale if you guys are interested in maybe starting a collection for yourself. But I mainly just like to make this video just to have some inspiration for other people, because that's what I love to do. There's not a whole lot of videos on stuff like this. And, you know, even games like Star Fox and stuff, I just kind of forgot about until I saw a video on it. And yeah, I'm kind of looking for all that. Definitely not going to be the type to collect all the titles and stuff, and because there's so many games I never even played and I don't have any interest for. Like, I have like Hybrid Heaven and Jax and Mission Impossible, and I have you know, some other Tony Hawks. I have other Banjo-Kazooies, Mario Karts, all kinds of stuff. Star Fox Big Box. I have a lot of other things, you know, if you guys are ever interested in any of that kind of stuff, let me know. But, yeah, I'm mainly after just, like, the main titles, and, yeah, it's very fun. It's very nostalgic to collect this stuff. And, yeah, I know I'm kind of rambling on. I appreciate you guys watching. If you did this far, I'm going to wrap it up here. Peace out, guys, and have a good day.